So when I'm waking up, they're trying to give me ideas. This is how I look while they're trying to give me ideas. What they do is they heat me. And the heat and the radiation causes my body to start to shake, to swell. But they said that's their way of communicating with me. So in their minds, because they're the way they are, it's more important for me to listen to them or see them than for me to get so sick. Do you see how swollen I am? So I want to give you an example of who these people are. So they, one of them said, well, who are they? They're actual people. This isn't like some made up thing. The way you know they're actual people is because you hear their own voices. You see them following you. They're using stories of past experiences with them that in their minds they think are so significant. That's what the college boyfriend said. So the fact that I'm telling you out loud, he said it and people know he said it. He said I was such a significant part of his life. If I'm such a significant part of your life, why lie about that significance? He wasn't a significant part of my life, and I think that was why he wanted to lie about it. But to give you an example, I did a video where I create these out of shipping containers, and I want to show you a clip I got from one of those really inexpensive jewelry boutiques. I may have paid $1 for this, and it's still pretty. I would have gotten it probably the early 2000s, and look how pretty it still is. So that was the inspiration for this. And it's just a shipping container. What do I have in here? Oh, I got another clip too. Look how pretty that clip is. So I'll let you see what I do with these shipping containers. I make these little boxes. And so they said he gave me the idea to use a clear piece of plastic for the cover. Now, my question to the world is, why would an ex-boyfriend from 1995 care about me making shipping container boxes if I'm a significant part of his life? Do you get what I'm saying? So I use these gems to cover it. So if I'm significant to him, why would he be involved in stalking and harassing me now? While I do something all the time, I make these boxes, I've made covers for them. So why would he be involved in stalking me now? Oh, because I was a significant part of his life. That's my point. When people are wondering, well, who are these people? They're real people. And I became such a significant part of his life that he can't move on. He has to move on. Stop stalking me. It's wrong. It's a crime. But most of all, if you want to know my inspiration, I tell you folks my inspiration every single video. This was a scarf that I got from one of my relatives. You see how it's like 1960s? I showed you a sweater that my mom gave me. My inspiration comes from my relatives, my family, and I determine who my family is. An ex-boyfriend is not my family. An elementary schoolmate is not my family. Some person who was an older person in my family who wasn't in my life is not my family. I determine my family. This determines my family. So anybody who wants to claim that they were significant in my life would have seen this and said and confessed and gone to the cops and said, you know what, we made a mistake. We did something wrong and we're trying to kill her to cover it up. That's the truth, folks. I'm only giving you the truth on this channel. These people wanted to take over my life. They wanted to take credit. Unfortunately, and you guys know the truth, when you're a Black person and you do something significant that can make money, the people come out of the woodworks. So I did several significant things. We're going to use the word significant. And all of a sudden, they want to clone me. They want to move people into my apartment. They want to keep breaking in to start stealing the stuff because I was slowly doing something that they wanted to be a part of. So the new scam, here's the new scam. How do we claim we were a part of someone's life when we weren't? He had his own life. I saw him last in 1996. He moved on. He had his own life. I was happy for him. We don't have to keep reliving, or they want to say recreating things that never happened. I have my own life. He had his own life. So they said, you outed him. How the hell would I have outed him? And yes, I was going to say the F word. If I didn't even want him in my life in 1996, I don't understand how these people exist. They're leaving comments in my videos. They exist. They said, would I be afraid that I'm the one leaving the comment? Why the hell would I leave a comment when I told law enforcement? That's my point. I have a police report from one of their setups. This is not a joke. These are real people causing real problems, causing real illnesses. Okay? So for those of you who think it's just the lighting, it's not just the lighting. This is not a joke. So if you are going through this and you're connected with me, call the FBI. Call the police. They're talking about you just as much as they're talking about me. They have strangers. I don't even know these people. They're running back and forth in the hallway. They said they hire people to run back and forth in the hallway. I don't know those folks. They said, didn't you have an incident with somebody on this floor? No, because I didn't know them. And I don't want them in my life. They don't understand. If they lie, it can be revealed as a lie. I have proof. There are no complaints against me in River Bay after 25 years. I've been here for 25 years. And I was doing this and creating my own things years since I was a child. They said, didn't you just start crafting? I didn't know you crafted. Not only did I craft, but I'm crafting out of recycling, reusing, repurpose. That's what I always say. Out of materials that are already here on Earth, that instead of just throwing the stuff out, this is a shipping tape. You can make something pretty. You can put a different color. You can put different colored glass gems that you get from the dollar store. So if they have a problem with their lives, they don't have to keep including me in their lives. I can't be a significant part of your life if you're doing this to me. This is abuse. And that's what I was able to prove after all these years, why that relationship was never going to work. He never was, I thought, meaningfully abusive, meaning somebody who I thought intentionally was abusive. But he's that type of person. Unintentional abuse is still abuse. And that's what I'm trying to tell him. Leave me alone. I don't want you.